drive there. And you'd buy a disc. God, dude. Every once in a while, I'm just checking here. I'm going to, like, Teardown. Let me see if I can find Teardown. Yeah, Teardown's not on. I'm waiting for that. I dead ass never have been waiting. I don't care. I want Teardown so much. I will. It just, yeah. That is a skidster. Okay, you. What's she saying? She has more what than you? Screw you. Screw you. Screw you! You stink. You smell like dog butthole. Like, God, man, you reek. Take a shower. Holy crap. Take a shower. Whew, that is bad. Yeah. I'm just gonna leave the party today. That way don't bother you, because I also want to see that movie. I'm just gonna be back.
Around the perimeter, both railings.
Oh, that's cool. I like that. He's doing this. Like, it's not as pretty, but he's doing this. Like, if you have like a parameter like this, and then he has like slabs like this, and he puts trapdoors down like this. I'm gonna use that technique. Oh my god, that's good.
These spruce trapdoors are very versatile. They look good. They're a thin block. I start using these more. These are nice. I got the grass has finally grown into my windowsills, so that was nice.
Hey, that looks pretty good. Hey!
Although it's a storage block, I would never make this build.
I worked on the front porch of the house. Well, I guess the balcony. And on day 69, I just did the side balcony roof. Things are going well.
Farming full. What's my farming at right now? 8. Oh! Gosh! Oh! How are they get... Oh, because I have a hole in my fence. It's my fault.
I'm a man who does not like doing the roof, right?
Every time.
This is, who likes doing roofs? No one does, right? So, doing the roof was going to be a long, boring process, so I'm not going to go too much into detail with the, like, 8,000 different blocks that I put down on the roof here. I was following the guide. It's just a bunch of deep slate stairs, full blocks, and slabs, alright? You're just going to see the roof slowly get built over the next little bit, and I'm not going to bother explaining... What? Just...
starting to make me feel sick. It's just disgusting.
I somehow forgot that it was a plague spread night.
No, just take a night off. Take a night off. Tonight is not necessary to play this game. No! Go away. I don't want to waste any of these dudes. They're precious. Stop it! See? I don't know what just hit me. Something hit me. Something is hitting me.
Invisible spider. Because it's hard mode, remember? I don't know if you guys. I don't remember.
What? Where are you going?
But
Look at this now.
nice, didn't you? Careful.
Come on, everyone.
That's funny.
One of those always says diamond armor back there. How does it make it diamond armor?
Rare.
Come on, zombies, one and all. There's a witch over there for some reason. Ignore that guy. I'm going to call them. You got the full diamond set. Oh, diamond helmet. Well, that's... Hey, come on. Oh, stop picking up the helmet. I have a diamond helmet. It's not worth risking. But what if it's enchanted? It's not enchanted.
Oh.
He hit me through the...
How do you get hit? That's bull.
I knew the diamond helmet was going to cause problems. I knew it. As soon as I saw that guy with diamond armor, I thought this... Yeah, come on, everyone. I'm gonna start picking these guys off.
I had to use my last apple to cure that infection, and now I was very, very low on gold again. So I went out looking for oak trees to cut down.
Apple. What is going... A man needs apples. Needs them bad. You can't deny a man an apple. I'm telling you that right now. You deny a man an apple, he starts getting a little crazy. You don't know what he'll do next. I need apples. I will literally die without an apple. No more games. No more saplings. Just apples. I don't want to be spending any more time on this than I need to be. See, the reason it's good to doing it now because this is the type of thing that you don't want to do when you're watching the infection spread through your body. There's that dungeon again. I keep ending up back here.
I completely forgot about that dungeon, and I still wanted to loot it, but not without apples and gold.
No, I bet you. Oh, there's an apple. Okay. I will return. Probably to that castle when I have silver weapons. And I will cull that place. You ever say a word and not be 100% sure what it means, but you say it anyways?
Mm-hmm.
I keep saying cull, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't actually know what it means. I just know in World of Warcraft, that's what Arthas said in one of the Caverns of Time dungeon in Wrath of the Lich King. Calling of Strathmore. He went in there and got rid of all the sick people. So that's where I got that from. You know, there's many times where I've used words and not been entirely confident in their meaning. When I was applying for college, I had to went in to write an essay for one of the applications. I'd write it in person in a room with a bunch of other people, and at the time, I was certain. No, I wasn't certain. I was 75% sure I knew what the word detrimental meant. So what did I do? On the essay, I wrote how detrimental being accepted.
Oh my god.
Come on. Every time I get a golden apple, it gets taken from me. Come on. No, please, not a blood moon. Anything but a blood moon. Plague guy gets in. We're not doing it. Absolutely not. I'm fixing this stuff before it becomes a problem. That doesn't make sense. I don't care. You can just walk through that. You can walk through that. I gotta fix it. I didn't know you could just walk through that. Why can't you walk through the gate? Where? There it is. What am I saying? Where? Go. Seal it. This one's fine. It's this one. I'm going up where it's safe. They're better not being.
When someone is diagnosed with cancer,
Hey.
Subaru and our retailers are there to help by providing warm blankets
Subi.
and messages of hope.
Let's
to support
go.
Nearly 300,000 patients.
Okay, the
nationwide.
only bad thing Subaru I've ever known has ever done is that they were a little bit shady when it came to the reliance of their head gaskets. Other than that, they're clean. As to my knowledge, I love Subi. I'm sorry, I love it. I love Subis. Leukemia. I'm from the leukemia.
They're not get up here and the boys are here. Oh, wait for you. Good to see you. Come and cough all over
My
you.
dad. If you're hearing a bunch of machining stuff in the background, that's my
Like I was
dad.
saying,
He's on his
The
skidster.
word detrimental. I was certain that word meant necessary. That it was absolutely. It was a word that conveyed a sense of just pure requirement. So on my essay, I wrote how detrimental that college would be to my future success, my future career. Being accepted at that college would be extremely detrimental to my future career. And I lathered that essay with that word. I didn't get into the college. I was rejected. You know, joke's on you because now I'm a professional Minecraft player. All right. Yeah, I like this tower. Hey, you know what college that rejected me? You got a beautiful Minecraft tower like this? This big blood moon, bunch of plagued citizens stacking up on your walls.
I kept working on the tower roof the next day, and it was starting to look pretty good. The whole mansion was just very good. You know, my man MC Moose, tremendous builder, right? I'm thoroughly impressed with this whole thing. It looks incredible. The last thing that I needed to do though with the roof was put a little lightning rod on top of it. So I went up, did that, and then I went to bed. I had to cut down 1 million plague citizens in the morning. Then I used that XP to a little farming so that I could put flowers or use bone meal or something in my windowsills to make it look a little bit nicer, so it wasn't just a boring grass block. So I did that, and then I got back to work on the roof. I kept doing that the next day too, just working on the roof here. The guy called for an additional window door thing, which added a ton of depth to the roof. Kind of, yeah, it looked good. It looked very good. And the next day, I did it to the other side. I did the same thing, built the roof out, added another one of these little windows things. It was going well. Things were going well. And I finally got an apple on day 76 when I took a little break from building.
Oh, there we go. Beautiful.
Oh.
What is this?
Axe levels.
idea what that is, and I'm just gonna. I think one of the mods is not working well, so I'm just gonna. This late into the video, you know, it is what it is, alright?
I was looking for a new spot to mine deep slate that wasn't so far because I ran out and I needed more. And on my way to find a new little hole, I actually found a little pirate ship, which I boarded and got a golden apple from. Hey, nope, not so bad finding one of these things on a pirate ship. Pretty good. I also found a spot to mine, so I mined down. I got some deep slate and I found more gold, which is the best thing I can find. Way better than diamonds. Gold, a man loves gold. So got the gold and I went to bed. In the morning, I was up early to mine with absolutely no idea that I was about to be a one dead man.
Holy hell.
What was that? What was that? How did that zombie get in here? What would...
That Star Citizen, isn't that thing like trash or
What
something?
was that?
That's insane. Dude.
I was about to be a one dead man.
What just happened? What was that? How did that zombie get in here? You know how that zombie must have gotten in here? There's those... In some of the caves, there's those leaves. Or plants that if you step on, you get teleported. It must have teleported into here by stepping on one of those.
But you know what? I didn't die. Because just like the mold in the bugs on my desk, I refuse to die. Yeah, I keep coming back. No matter what you throw at me, I'm back. I'm growing. I'm always spread. Anyways, I kept mining and I found some diamonds and I got a ton of deep slate. In the morning, I ran all the way back to my mansion, and it turns out that this new mine was just as far as the first one because it took me all day to get back. So this was kind of pointless. But my house, the mansion was looking good, looking very good. Then I worked on the roof more on day 79, and why do you take a wild guess what I did on day 80? I worked on the roof all day again, and all night. And since it was a plague spread night, I fought the citizens, and for the first time I did not get infected. Kind of amazing, to be honest. I celebrated the next day by working on the roof. My favorite thing in the world to do would be a man up on the roof, hot sun, slabbing down these deep slate tiles. Just give me a inventory full of deep slate, send me up on someone's roof, and I won't hear a single complaint from me. It's all I love to do in life. Just put down. Come on, just stay on this. Okay, day 83, more of the same stuff the next day. You know what? That was the case for day 84 as well. Just nothing more, nothing
Epic
less.
roof
I needed
building
more
on
deep slate
top.
though, because I was firing through this stuff. Going through it faster than I can't come up with a. Someone was come up with a joke in the comments, right? I was going through deep slate faster than. So I was back in the mines again, and once I had what I felt like was enough deep slate, which it probably wasn't, I climbed out of the mine and made my way home. This mine that I had picked was much closer for real this time, so the journey back wasn't bad at all. Then I slept and kept working into day 86, and I was getting very bored of working on this roof. Very, very bored. So on day 87, I discovered something. What?
Where are the turkeys? There's one. Okay, I just want to see. Hello, turkeys. I don't have much time to speak. Are you interested in this? Yes, you are. Okay, so if I do this, you guys gonna make a turkey? Answer quickly. Okay. All I need to know. Look how good this looks. I can't get rid of that bird.
The next day, I used this to my advantage by luring 2 turkeys back to the mansion. Although one of them was missing a tail for some reason. What do you call a turkey without a tail? You call it a YouTube comment, right? You fill that in as well. It's 2 comments you gotta work right there. So I took half the day, but I lured the turkey back to my house.
There we are, 2 turkeys.
The next day I replaced all the windows of the house with clear glass because I didn't like the look of the dark glass with my shaders. And with that, the exterior of the house was finally done. I was so happy. Look how beautiful this thing looks.
That's awesome.
This thing looks absolutely amazing. Now the only thing was that I was going to have to defend it from an onslaught of plagued citizens who now will possess the ability on day 100 to build up and destroy blocks. There's no way I just spent like 35 hours building this thing for a bunch of brainless, disgusting creatures that are vomiting all over the place to come and destroy this. So I was going to defend this thing with my life. And to do that, I was going to need to set up a bunch of traps. So
Oh, let's go like
one of the traps that I wanted to set up was
the
something that I learned
Jurassic
back
Park video
when
where
I
he
did the
dies in
original Mustard
100th
Butter.
day.
That's the note block trap. But I didn't quite remember how I built it, so I had to build a note block and then practice with it outside. Oh, no, never mind. That's later. Don't worry about that later. It's day 9. It was time to take on that dungeon that I was talking about before. So I made 2 golden apples, but I kept one in my chest so that I wouldn't drop it somewhere and lose it. And I also made 2 silver great swords and some other stuff. I don't know. I was getting supplies ready to take on a dungeon. But on my way out, I got distracted by clearing up some of those floating trees and realized that it was way too late in the day to leave, especially on a plague spread night.
There's a... This is not good. This is not good. There's a way in. I need to remove that. I know there's a lot in here, so I'm trying to... No! Now the goal is not to use 2 golden apples. They just keep
I don't know
coming.
why it's
Just,
got mine in
like,
this
they
pack, but
just
did you
keep
know
coming.
that
I
back
don't even
in
want to
the
think about day 100.
clip?
Okay, it's down to 1 golden.
Oh hey, hello.
Thanks for letting me sleep down here.
Okay.
Oh shit.
I need to rearrange my table. I need to designate half to destroying rolls and the half to creating them. I can create coin rolls. You there? Okay. The only sucky thing about rebuilding rolls is that I lack crimping technology. If you don't know what that means, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get those rolls. Well, the sheets are off, I guess. Shit. Where did my flip-flops go?
Never mind.
Babe, where are my keys? Never mind, I gave up on that, but here's the dilemma. The Chase Banking Company requires you to, if you want to sell coins for cash, you need to bring them in rolls. And you're going to say, oh, well, that's going to take a while. Well, I actually have a coin sorter, and the coin sorter sorts in 4 rows. By the way, that bad boy is about $120, which it sounds like a lot, but that's actually a very good amount of money. $120, it sorts coins into these rolls. You get your money worth. It's called Royal Sovereign 4-row coin sorter. You get your money's worth. It is amazing, and it's anti-jam. And if it jams, somehow, it's very easy to repair it. You just take a quarter, unscrew the back, and shut it down, and free up the coins, and there you go. It's so good. I love it. I can sort coins. In fact, actually, I can sort coins faster than I can roll them. But what, you might be wondering, then what is the problem? The problem is that when I can put them into a roll very easily. However, pressing the roll again is a little bit difficult, and my rolls have lowered quality. So that would hinder. That would take a while. It'd probably take me like 3 minutes to an hour to rebuild a box. I do have boxes, so here's my plan. First off, Chase wants me to bring back the boxes and bring back the coins in the form of boxes. I can take the boxes I sorted, and then I will. And then. And then I will trade them for a box that they have that's unsearched. So this is my box. So this is my box. This is my box, and this is Chase's box. All I gotta do is trade the boxes. They get the box, and my rejected coins go to businesses, and I get the box that has never been searched, and I get brand new coins. And then wait for them to diminish the box of quarters, and after they've diminished it, I can go and replace it with another box of rejects. And boom, if I can't. You see the thing, I can't order extra coins, but if I can switch, one, businesses get coins, and two, I get brand new coins. I like to call, I'm gonna call that the middleman strategy. Why? Because coin flow, right, watch this. I know it's kind of weird, but, this is me. This is me, and this is the businessman. And how I work is that Chase has a box of coins, right? And the box is going here, and this is Chase, businessman, and this is me. And I have my own box of coins represented in diamond, right? So I swap it out. What's it called? So you got your Chase has her box, and then this is a box of rejected coins. So then I swap the coins out, and that's my rejected box. This is my new box. I search that, and then slowly the box ends up towards the businessman, and this new box becomes an old box. The businessman diminishes all the quarters, and they're all gone. Chase gets a brand new box, and then the cycle repeats. New box, quarters go to businessman, I search my quarters, the quarters are diminished, Chase gets a brand new box, I swap that box, goes to the businessman, they diminish it, I search the box, they get a brand new, you get it. Now it rinse and repeats. However, there is one con to this. Is that if I can either, one, get my own rolls, or I could see if I can get Chase to owe me more rolls. Therefore, if Chase can give me free rolls, I can literally get this process for free, as opposed to if I did it with my own money, I'd be paying $1 every box exchange, which is not that much money. I could easily pay that money, even if I didn't have a job. However, if I do that a lot, it's going to add up. And if I can save every dollar of money I can at my age, that's pretty good. Plan B is order the boxes. Plan B is the easiest. Order the boxes, take the quarters, and then just take the rejects back to Heartland where they can sort them. And that's the easiest, fastest route. However, those quarters just go right back to Chicago to be wrapped again, or wherever they go to be wrapped. And if I did that too much, Chase would eventually start noticing what I'm up to, and they would choke my supply out thoroughly. I already got choked out of a penny box. So, yeah, that case. Then they could still have their quarters, but those quarters would be searched. And there we go. I just beat the game. All I gotta do is just wrap. That's my obstacle. Wrap coins. They do offer rolls that I can get. I mean, what's it called? I get paid at literally no less $100 per week on a paycheck. So $100, if I did this like bi-monthly, then that would cost me $24 a year, which is not that much. I can easily pay for my rolls. It's just if I can just get a few free rolls, a few free roll wraps from Chase, that can easily give me an advantage. Yeah. My only problem is I just need to find a way to expedite coin rolling, because if you don't know, I could sort a penny. Let's say I could sort a penny roll, and I could wrap it every like 20-30 seconds if I'm speed demon in it. My mom's offered to help, however, I don't really want to waste her time. She has better things to be doing than coin wrapping. It's expensive, but I wish I had one of those machines that would absolutely like speed demon roll coins. That way I could just absolutely run through quarters. Cause yeah, if you know right here, I'll go get it here in a second. But if you see this, see look, I have a quarter box. I have two of them actually. Here's a quarter box. Here's one that's been gutted of all of its quarters. All I gotta do is roll the quarters back and send them back. My dime rolls don't really like to function with me though. I want to probably clean up my basement tonight, tomorrow, or on Sunday. I need to reorganize my basement and make an area for me to not only I want to keep my coin sorting area, but I also want to add on an area to start rolling quarters and coins. If I can do what I think about doing, I can get away where both me, Chase, and whoever buys quarters from Chase agrees. I mean, the only person that loses out is anybody that's literally there to buy quarters. Let me remind you, I have ran through $1,000 of quarters from Chase so far. And one of the things I'm wanting from quarters, from quarters are silver quarters. I have been through $1,000, 4,000 quarters worth of money. 4,000 quarters. How many silvers? You want to take a guess? Did I find 2, 5, 0? That's right. Of all I searched, nothing. In fact, in my opinion, if you want silver coins, I'd suggest going to dimes. But dimes are difficult to deal with because they're very small. Dimes are annoying. The rolls I had to wrap them with were like sticking to each other. I don't even know why.
Well, again, love that. A man who's constantly living on the edge. Wonderful. I also discovered something had happened with my turkeys.
Why is there
Or Plan C, which is a little bit dodgy, but it works. Is go to multiple Chases, although there's only 2 Chase locations in Bloomington. Order coins from them separately and then return the Heartland. This option is a very easy option, but could also deteriorate my reputation with Chase. And as a Chase member, I don't necessarily want to do that. However, I love Plan A. It's the hardest plan to enact, but it is amazing. I get what I want, Chase gets what they want, and all the other customers get what they want. I get my rolls, they get their quarters, although they're rejects, and if they're numistatics like me, they're not going to get what they want. And Chase gets to save money on not ordering hordes of coins. And there you go, I beat the game. I might be on the spectrum, but I, in my opinion, am a pretty smart person. For example, instead of giving hordes of coins to my boss, I don't, because it forces my boss to order brand new coins. And then I take his coin rolls, like specifically penny rolls, and swap them out with my keep that choke. And I found some pretty good pennies from there. I found like 7 pennies in a roll from one of the things.
You done?
I needed more apples again, so I went out to cut down trees until I got one. And shortly after finding one, I found something else. A castle. The new plan was to raid this place instead of that dungeon. The one that was a hole in the ground. I wanted to go in this castle and see what was going on here.
Alright. I absolutely refuse to get infected here. Refuse to get infected. First things first. Remove that.
Everyone is raiding. Mission Impossible is the best movie of the summer.
I thought it said like M17 with the pistol.
Watch out for dropping zombies. Every window. Oh!
3 more houses in this entire suburban complex. Done.
Is this secure? Oh! Oh!
3 more houses, that's all. Let's start with the biggest one, the big spot first. Let's go to the way the small spot, the small will be rewarding.
Watch it there. Oh! Oh my god. Look at frame rate. Oh! 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 No! Look at this, so 24 apples, 15 gold. This? Not even a big deal anymore. What is a big deal? The sheer amount of zombies that are in here. Here they all come.
It's probably all spawning back.
Look at that. Absolutely incredible.
When I got home, I removed more floating trees. You know, this is just, it's not fun doing this. This is worse than making the roof. I still wanted to explore that dungeon in the ground, so on day 94, I went there.
Alright. I said I would return, and here I come. How far down it goes. Hey. Yeah, that's kind of scary. I am actually a little bit scared doing this. Especially because of how long it takes me to place a... There's a golden apple down here. Oh no. I was afraid they'd be down here. Oh. Look at this. You know, I should be collecting this stuff too. Oh. Another golden apple. What I'm kind of worried about is...
DiGiorno fully stuffed crust pizza with an extra
God,
layer
they
of
sound
cheese.
so
It's not
vile.
delivery, it's DiGiorno.
It's 3 o'clock. Let's see if I can get this sub done by end of the day.
You know what? I think that was kind of a waste of time. I don't, yeah, probably didn't need to go do all that. Anyway, so, hey, remember that note block I was talking about? That old little speech I gave because I thought that I did that on day 90? Yeah, so just remember everything I said there, right? I needed to set up a trap. So I took out that note block, put it in front of my house, and started messing around with it. Trying to get it to repeat a noise signal. Like boom, boom, boom. You can see in the video.
Need to, like... Okay. That works.
The plan was to move this thing outside of my walls, dig a giant pit around it with trapdoors, so that the idiots would hear it, walk over, and just drop into a pit, and stay very far away from my absolutely beautiful mansion. Now, I need to get their disgusting, vomity hands all over my mansion. I could just hang out in this pit. So that's exactly what I did. Yeah, I also said something to the turkey at one point.
Hey, remember you killed your friend? Nice. Not nice. What am I saying? That's terrible. Horrible, actually.
Okay, time to build it. Day 96. I dug the pit around the mechanism. Then I set up some trapdoors above the pit. And now this thing should be armed and should be working. But I needed to dig down a little deeper. So I dug it down, and then I connected a small tunnel from the pit to my mansion so that I would be able to walk down the stairs to this pit and hopefully hack down a bunch of the citizens and collect all of the XP without getting touched by any of them.
think if I ever do zombie apocalypse, I'm gonna place spawners in every one of these houses.
Perfect. I just needed to put down a few more trapdoors and I was done.
Are you kidding me? Oh boy, he just got infected. Ah. Don't you hate when you accidentally build something like way too low? Because I just did that. Not way too low, but you get the point. I built this thing way too low. Or too low! God, I'm like this guy. I can't.
I realized I can't have one of them.
I like my little compact houses. I like how they're basic.
My
Hey, if you think
it's going up fast.
if you think this way of building is bad, at least you can't see what I built
after I cleared
years
myself
ago.
out
It
of the
was
tower,
god
that
awful.
trap.
They can still kind of see me, but maybe I should put a trap there then. Okay, they start to go for it. Oh, they see me. As soon as they see me, they turn around. When I stand here long enough, if I stand here, they'll go for it.
The next day I wanted to test the kill pit to see how it worked.
Should be able to walk down here. I just got. It needs some tweaking. Just because I have a lot of them, I can't be wasting them.
But you know, I was going through golden apples fast. I guess I was being reckless because I thought that I had lost them. I really didn't. I'm already down to like, I only have 3 left or something like that. It's like that old saying, if a man wins the lottery, he'll be dead in a week. You know what? Not me. No way. If I win the lottery, I will be alive. Alive and well. I'll say he's the world's most alive man. Okay, you know what? Enough. So I made a silver pike here because I was thinking, alright, I need to be able to poke these guys from very far away because I'm going to fire them to bomb it on. So a nice silver pike will do. So I made one of those, which has the longest reach you can get.
Look how big this thing is. Wow, I can go so far with this. This breaks so easy.
When I was in the tower a few days ago, I noticed that the plague citizens stacked up in the corner of my fence, and I guess it was because it was the closest block that they could reach that was to me or something. I don't know. They stood in this corner, so I dug a pit down here and topped it with trapdoors, and it seemed to work well.
All right. Oh, well, the water's gonna put them out.
But it was time to sleep, and getting ready for day 99. Kind of a big, huge day.
He's not even done with his house.
There's one in my house. There's one in my house right there. He's right there. He's coming for me.
The Wells Fargo Active Cash Card. Earn 2% cash back.
No,
on
it here's I'm talking about banks.
road bike.
Listen, man, I don't really like to do with the old Fargo because I hear a lot of shady stuff happening in Fargo. If that card gives me like $10,000 of free pennies, then I'm not going to sign up.
Usually, with this pit, since I was setting up a farm, the plan would be just to kill them all with the sword or the pike or something like that and then collect all the XP. But because day 100 was going to be an absolute all-out siege, I wanted all of them just to die right away. I didn't want them spending time down in the pit, being alive, being able to build out of the pit or anything like that. So the plan was to temporarily fill the pits with lava so that they would die right away. The thing is, it was day 99, and I had 1 day to find the lava. And I thought this was going to be a challenge, but it turns out I actually remembered where lava was. It was down below in the original mine that I made. So I went down, filled buckets, brought it up, filled the traps, Went down, got more buckets, brought it up, filled the traps.
If
I was
you're
like,
anyone's
"30
wondering
buckets
why
of
it's
lava
midnight,
down
it's
here,
because I'm testing
getting
the
ready
darkness
for the
level,
final day
or light level.
on day 100, where it was going to be an all-out siege.
Here we go. I've been in this position before.
That's what she said.
I've been staring down a horde of death. And I did not run. What am I talking about? I ran almost every time. What am I? Okay, it seems to be working. I don't want to go on that side. I want to stay on this side. Here they come. Here they come. It looks like
Here
they're falling
comes
for
the
the trap.
horde.
This guy's thinking about him. Yeah, he
That's
decided
an
that you
ugly
don't
color
want to go in
palette.
there.
White, gray, white, light gray, and pink. Bruh.
He's going for it. The traps, that one had TNT. You see that? Good, I don't know. The plague affects their brain. Like,
At least they
I
die.
just ran right in. Actually,
I have to work tomorrow.
I am
That's why I
very
want to get
surprised
this
about
done.
this.
At least I don't have to do a full shift, right?
Yeah, this guy here.
I mean, yeah, that'd be hella money. At least didn't get any days off this week.
They're still going for
Which,
it.
yeah, days off, yes, that's great. But again, remember, less work, less money. Less money, less being able to live how I live. Less car payments, less pennies.
Oh yeah, they can break. I forgot they can break.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
He's infected.
Okay, they're in. What? Stop it. Put that away. Okay, they're totally inside. They're totally inside. What are they doing?
They're building up.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Hey, relax. I'm bumping you off the moment. You're going down. Well, take one more step up here. No, I spent hours building this fortress.
Well, that's a mansion.
The trap seems to have been diverting some of them. I don't want to destroy my roof. Been infected again?
I need to reverse the signal.
Okay, I gotta ride this infection out right to the very end. What are they doing? Stop breaking the walls! You have no idea how long I spent building this. I gotta lead them away. I gotta lead as many pieces away as I can. In the morning, I'll repair the damage. I just gotta get them away. I don't even know if that gold apple will work. Okay. How are they rising up from the lava? I got infected again. I don't know if this is gonna work. Okay.
That's scary. Not the fact that like they're like all like creepy looking. It's the scary thing is like you don't want to get infected again, and they're just tons of charging you.
I gotta watch the timer and wait till it gets the infection rate, then I'll eat the apple. Why are you still in my house? Leave my house. There's no reason for you guys all to be in there. I'm not in It worked. Okay. Okay. Stop. Immediately stop breaking my house. It's day 100. Come on. Come on.
And he just got hit again.
Infected again. But I think I have enough gold. Okay. 7 pieces of gold. Don't need that. Just take that. I need this. 7 minutes and switches. Gold. Gold.
It's not enough. He's going to die.
It's not enough.
Please.
It's not enough. It's day 100.
No! It is exactly like Jurassic Park.
Starbucks Double Shot Energy Drink.
Dang it! It's always until day 100. Well, that didn't last long. Oh my god, I spent 100 days at Parasite Outbreak. I probably already watched this, but this...
I just spent the last, like,
Okay, I spent 100 days in a Parasite Apocalypse and a Parasite Outbreak in Minecraft. This is a different video.
30 hours. It just absolute terror. Remember Parasites? 2 years ago. I tried to survive 100 days with Parasites. Well, since then, these little guys right here, they've gotten significantly scarier. They're so... Look. You think that's a pig? That's not a pig. Oh, hey, a little cow? Not a cow. Hey, that's new. That's a giant tower of skeletons. That wasn't there when I first played this. What is that? What is that thing? Oh, take a look at that. That guy's gonna try to get in my house.
They can see his face.
Good, love that. These things are, the parasites have evolved, alright? They're significantly scarier now. And, just to make it a little bit better, I made it so that nighttime is very, very, very dark. Extremely dark. Pitch black. You can't see anything. But you can hear the parasites coming. And just to make things just a tiny bit more difficult, every 10 days, these little guys right here, they're gonna swarm my base and try to get it.
Oh, look at that.
Eventually they're gonna be able to dig.
Oh.
Some are gonna be able to break blocks. And later on, bigger and bigger boys are gonna show up.
Oh.
It's gonna be awful.
Oh.
Look, that's the bunker I made. You think it can hold them? It doesn't. I thought it would. It doesn't. They find a way in.
Look at this. Look at that through the...
Ah!
Okay.
Okay.
This was the absolute most challenging 100 days video I've ever done. It was... I can't even begin to tell you how... Okay, hold on. Okay, day 1. Okay, day 1.
What you're about to see is classified information. Forge Labs is not responsible for anything bad that may happen, alright? Forge Labs has also nothing to do with the fact that these things got out of the lab. That wasn't Forge Labs, it's Pro 2. That's just great. I like the video. Dude, this guy is just awesome.
Okay, so I started off by immediately getting blinded by some sort of plant in the swamp that I spawned in. And like usual, I got distracted by the wildlife.
Hey, how's it going? Hello. My man's big. Get a little snip.
Instead of doing this, I should have been barreling towards finding shelter before nightfall, because without it, I wouldn't survive. And I know this because this was my 15th attempt at trying to record this video.
Oh my god.
Okay. Is it going after me? Is it going after me? It's going after me. Can I go water? Can I go? It's fast. It's fast. It's fast. It's fast. What is this start?
Oh, I think he's gonna survive.
What is... The spider things.
Another one.
There's so many of them. They're forming up now. The spiders keep forming. Look at the cows. The cows want me. The pigs want me. It's these spider things. They're creepy. Oh my. They keep forming. They keep forming. They're popping up everywhere. Oh, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Look how fast they are. They just...
As I see him die again.
I'll do a dunk and run.
I will also go on a dunk and run.
Yep,
Dead.
dead again. Another more, nothing less. One dead man.
Another attempt. Oh. And dead.
I need to get these things away from me, and I don't know the best way of doing that.
I am a man in danger. I found a building in the woods made of stone, but you know what? I did not trust it. Probably because I saw cobwebs through the windows, and without anything at all in my possession, I figured this was something I'd look at later. All right. So I kept looking, and not too far away from here, I found the ruins of a castle. This place looked good. Good enough to survive the night, or at least that's what I thought. Turns out, I'd be spending the next several days here, completely trapped, while an army of creatures that looked like something that crawled out of a Taco Bell septic system tried to get in. But the castle, it was good. There were some holes in it, and there wasn't much in terms of loot, but, you know, I was more happy with how it was at least a standing structure. I made a crafting bench, then some wooden pickaxe, and some stone tools, which I used to get wood and meat.
Oh, bring on! Max!
And eventually iron, which was just outside of the castle, thankfully. There was a lot of it, though, which was good. But what wasn't good was the sun was setting, and by this point, I wasn't sure if I was going to survive the night. So I ran inside, tried to seal up as many entrances to the castle as I could. Then I made several campfires and placed them down in various spots, both to light this place up and to hopefully deter the parasites when they come. I didn't know if that worked or not, but you know, I was a man trying anything at this point already. Then I climbed to the top of the tower and waited, and experienced what is the scariest part of this mod pack. It gets very, very dark, and you might not be able to see the creatures coming, but you can hear them.
That's like, I think that's like one of
Here we go.
the mods I installed in my
Immediately
fall
chest
game.
piece.
And there's a rare chance where the night is just completely dark. Like, even with my white light on Fallout, it just doesn't
And then
light
shield.
up.
Shield. Okay, here we go. And I feared you up. Just from that? Well, what is that thing? Just a little guy. Okay. I don't want to be up here anymore. Let's see if they're coming.
That's hell right there. That is horrifying.
Oh yeah. Close door. This is open. Wait, wasn't there a closed door somewhere else? Okay. Okay. Okay.
Call of the Hive here.
You know what I just realized? Look what I can do. Wait. Think about this. I want to make a halberd. But I can't use a shield. I need to use a shield. So I want.
Oh yeah, right. That's what I was trying to do.
saber,
Work
right?
cases and pick them.
Okay. Handle. Just need one. What do you mean? Why? Why you? Okay. Oh, not bad. I just heard two things drop to the earth when I walked out there.
It was at this point, sitting in this enclosed room, that I thought about everyone else making hardcore videos, where they're building slime factories, 500-tier farms, making end portals the size of the moon. I don't know what they're all having fun. And here I was, for my video, huddled over with the literal fear debuff, both in-game and real life, clinging to life. So I sat there and waited for that sweet, sweet morning sun, thinking it would burn up all the parasites, and no, they do not. These men do not care about the sun at all.
I see the dawn of day, but I also see.
Is that important? You mean to tell me we've been living here all this time, and you never told me we had a bathroom? It's not a good one. We piss in cans, Charlie.
The heck?
That. Look at this right there. I gotta take care of some of these things. Won't they like multiply? The spider webs are good. I can do this.
I was a man waking up on day 2, or I wasn't waking up, I was a man bloodshot eyes on day 2. Thinking, wow, got 99 more days of this. It was gonna be good. So, but you know, I had a lot to do in very little time. Hey, this video is sponsored by Honkai Star Rail, a brand new free-to-play cross-platform.
They go in the water.
That's not fun. That's a horrifying villager. I don't like that. No thanks.
Oh, there's. Oh, okay, one more to deal with. I can take this guy out. Okay, whatever that is, just gonna deal with that right away.
If you thought it was a bit hairy there, you have absolutely no idea what you're in for. Little did I know at the time, but in this mod, there's a phase system, and depending on what's going on in the world, in regards to parasites, how many there is, what they're doing, who they've killed, they've got their own world going on, right? While I'm building this, doesn't matter. They get points as they do things, and the more points they get, the stronger they get.
What?
The hive mind grows, and after that first night attack, the global parasite was growing stronger.
The heads. Okay, this head I can deal with. There's 2 heads. Okay, that one just dealt with itself. That's one of my favorite type of problem. Problem that deals with itself. Okay, that's a problem I can't deal with. Well, did you see what was in my... Look at this. It comes waiting for me up there. Oh!
It had only been one night, and this entire area was already crawling with parasites. So I started contemplating playing it safe and just beelining out of this area because I didn't want it to start off in an area that was already swarmed by parasites.
Just leave the area then. Just go somewhere else. One of those normal cows every time.
Bomb. That is a fat man. Or the fat man.
There's a nuclear bomb.
Okay, I want to be completely honest here, and tell you that, yet again, I did not fully read the description of the mods I was downloading, so I wasn't surprised when I saw a nuclear bomb,
Nuke.
not even 100
Nuclear,
blocks
not
away from my house.
nuclear.
I had no idea that was going to be, but you know what, it was in the game now. Hey, hope that's not a problem for later.
They say it like
Anyway, so, when it
N-U-C-U-L-E-A-R,
comes to parasites,
but it's
many of them as I could, because I thought, you know
N-U-C-L-E-A-R.
what, kill these things, knock those points down,
Like
spiral under
nuclear,
control.
like
See, whenever
that.
you kill
Please,
parasites,
just
you get negative points.
stop.
Which is good, because the less points there are globally, the less evolved the parasite is. So, even letting a little, one of these little things, I mean, buglins, like, get away, it can cause a lot of problems later. Not to mention they can also infect wildlife, and the wildlife, once they're infected, they look like regular pigs, but then you get up close and it's not normal. Take, for example, this chicken. I had no idea that that chicken could potentially be infected.
I don't want to kill these chickens. I really feel like I can.
That chicken is bodying him.
Yeah. I'm gonna die out there.
I was stuck inside the castle again, and little did I know, but just outside my doors, a swarm was forming. And the longer I waited to get out, the more parasites would grow and evolve.
I have no idea how I'm gonna survive this. I gotta go kill parasites. Okay. Okay. There's a lot of them. Way more than I thought. You know what? I honestly think the best course of action right now is for me just to walk into that group of parasites and just start a new world.
After seeing that, what was going on just outside my doors, I knew that the only option at this point was to flee. So I grabbed my stuff, opened the door, and tried to cut a path towards the lake. I cut down multiple parasites, and I thought I was going to make it. That was until I heard the scariest sound there is in this entire mod map. The sound of an assimilated enemy. And it wasn't just one coming from me, it was two. So I ran back inside.
Did you see that? You see that? Do you see? There's a simulated enderman.
After hearing that, I truly considered just walking out the door and letting them infect you. You might be thinking, hey, what's wrong with those things? I'll tell you, they can teleport to you without you looking at them, and they almost immediately one-shot you. They're also scary, they make scary sounds. I did not like them. I was going to end it right here and just move on to a new topic for 100 days. But I didn't. I slowly and surely cut down every parasite I could from the safety of inside my house. Additionally, I lowered the roof 2 blocks near the door, and just outside the door to make sure that the enderman couldn't get me. And then when I was able to get one trapped between the wall and the lower outdoor roof, I killed him. Eventually, when I thought the coast was clear, I ran for it. I got in a boat and I sailed without looking
Big
back.
Three,
Never come back here.
not going that good.
Never.
That place is done.
As a matter of fact, if I come back to this point in the video, you can say, wow, look who the cat brought back to this point in the video. It doesn't even make sense. Okay, anyway, so I sailed further down the coast and found another building. This one seemed far more secure. Probably because it had barbed wire and fences all around it. When a man sees barbed wire and fences, he thinks, alright, that is not a jail, that is a fortress. So I went in there and I determined that this is where I was going to stay for the next little while. And there was also a village behind it, which is not too bad, you know. The next day I looted the village, and since this was 1.12 or whatever, the village wasn't that good. But you know what? It had some stuff. Wait, no, I wrote in my script it had amazing stuff. Oh yeah, it had iron, tons of food. There was tools and weapons. There was 2 diamonds in a chest. Not to mention a stockpile full. Why am I just going off script and saying this village wasn't very good? What's wrong with me? Anyways, I wrote in the script absolutely incredible. So where did I get in my mind that this would? I gotta stop getting off topic. Anyway, so not even 10 minutes ago, I was moments away from ending this by just sacrificing myself to Taco Bell septic tank. That is a terrible. Why is that written in there? Anyways, now I was safe, at least for now. I used the iron I found to craft the rest of my iron, or my armor, and I called it a night. Day 5, I had a lot to do, but I was still. I don't know what I was doing around in the town for.
Alright, how's it going? Do you mind if I take this?
I needed more diamonds, so I started mining from inside my little base, and I was trying to find some redstone, and after a little bit, and finding a big chasm, I carefully went down, and got a little,
Yes,
tiny
I'm
little bit of
nitpicky,
redstone,
please don't
just
blame me.
enough. But even this small act was absolutely terrifying.
I don't know about doing this. Did you hear that?
I'm not coming down until Casey's has thin crust.
Casey already has thin crust. I have really thin crust.
Yep. Don't know where it is. Okay.
Trigger warning. The one house, the pretty good house with all the sponge is pink. I think it's pretty good because of the balcony.
Which, as long as it stays there, I'm okay with that.
I needed the redstone to make a bloody clock, which you can use to track the progression of the parasites. It'll tell you how many points they have, what's going on. I needed to make this thing.
Okay, so what I can do is I can go like this. I can make a clock, and then around the clock I can make a bloody clock. And then 2. We're on phase 2 right now. That's perfect.
Phase 2. Not terrible, but not great. Will start spawning naturally. That is, hey, that's good. Love that. They'll get more of those guys out there. And sleeping in a bed, as I've been doing for a while now, will add even more points. You are penalized for sleeping. If I get to 1,000 points, phase 3 begins, and that's where some really bad stuff starts to happen, and it starts to snowball. I did not want to get to phase 3, okay? So, I kept to myself, and I went mining, and it didn't take long for me to find diamonds. It's not just a few, but a lot of them. I also found these cinder
The one point that one part
flowers
I actually like how it's even.
cause anyone to catch on fire.
Like the last
However
video.
you're supposed to word that correctly. These things were going to be extremely useful because the parasites, if you're not familiar with them, do not like fire. If these things get lit on fire, they take a ton of damage. So anything fire related was
So it's really
incredibly
the string
valuable.
things.
So I grabbed these things. And
Oh, it's not even, but I like it how
but
it's
there's
like
also
that. That's
some
cool.
Just horrible sounds around it, so I ignored it for now. I figured I'd come back later. I kept mining, and unfortunately, a swarm started to approach.
That's... Why does it have to be right now?
At this time, I didn't think it was a big deal, since I was underground. And usually, they won't spawn this deep. At least not in large numbers, so I ignored it. Which, yeah, probably should not ignore stuff like this. And you'll see why soon. I found more diamonds further into the mine, and then I called it quits and went back up to the surface. In the morning, when I returned to the surface, there was a very nice surprise waiting for me up there.
Oh.
But don't worry, I had a plan. I went back into the mine. Usually, I would just stay down there and ignore the problem. But you absolutely cannot ignore these things with this mod. So I filled a bucket with lava, came back up to the surface, and gave my man the type of shower you get when you go to a hotel.
Just like this. Oh!
Oh my.
Oh!
You're exploding. That's gross.
That's disgusting. Look at all that.
any other parasites, and sure enough, near the lake, I found one strikeout. I took care of him and used my diamonds to make a pickaxe and a new chest piece. I wanted to see if there was anywhere else I could build, because this place, it was okay here, but I thought I might be able to find something a little bit better. So I sailed down the coast again, and I found a pirate ship. And yet again, I do not know why there is a pirate ship in this mod pack. I don't know what mod I added that adds pirate ships. It does not fit the theme, but you know what? Hey, there's pirates in this now, I guess. So it's good. So I boarded the ship, looted the chest, and just moved on. Okay, remember those diamonds from a few days ago that I found that I was too scared to go get? Well, I figured with the new gear that I had and the additional resources, I could probably get them. So I climbed down and I approached the orb.
There it is. All I do is just go down there and get it. But there's all that.
Oh my god. Is that one that was a simulated Enderman?
I hear an Enderman.
Regular parasites, no problem, okay? But an assimilated Enderman guarding that thing, it was an entirely different problem. So I dug a 2x1 hole into the wall and I approached it very slowly. Then I used my absolutely gargantuan brain, and somehow, I don't know how, but I managed to pour lava on it, killing it. Yeah, mostly. And I say mostly because after I thought the coast was clear and I went across the chasm, apparently these things can drop their heads, which they're still active. So I killed it, and I got the diamonds and I got out. But I wasn't done with this simulated Enderman. I made a little title of this video like that. I spent 100 days with a simulated Enderman. Me and the two guys, we were what? Shut up. Stop going off script. The next day I woke up and I did my morning patrol of the village to look for parasites. The coast was clear, so I moved on to the lake, and out of nowhere, I was attacked.
It's glitching out because it's stuck in the water.
Oh my god. Wait, that did like... Holy crap, it did like 6
It's glitching
hearts!
out because it's stuck in the water.
That is not pleasant.
Okay. Oh. 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 They can go in water. I don't know why I keep thinking I can get in water to get away from them. Did it drop anything? Why is there so many? The lag is gonna get me killed.
Two more houses to build, guys. It's 3:45. I can probably build this. I can get them all done probably before 5.
Run through this thing.
The cinder blooms were insanely effective. I don't even know if I'm not even confident that they're called cinder blooms. I think I just wrote that. I think cinder bloom is from World of Warcraft. I have no idea what these things are called. Anyways, I wanted my base that I would build in the future covered in these things. I wanted this place to be like a giant flower.
Oh my god, it's a walking head. I hate that.
Flowers, okay? It would be beautiful. Anyways, my victory is short-lived though, because not even 50 blocks away from where I was a parasite nest. Think of these things like cracks in the Taco Bell septic. Stop with the Taco Bell septic joke. Alright? I'm not going to mention it. I don't care how many more times I write it in the script. I'm done talking about it. It's disgusting. All the septic pipes, all sorts of stuff oozing out of these things. What? There's no need for. Anyways, at this time, greasy, gargantuan monstrosities were slithering out. Stop! What is? Okay, I had no idea what this thing was, but I wanted to get rid of it as soon as possible. And coming off of a victory like I just had, I was feeling very confident, so I approached it with a bucket of lava, and I got it to chase me. A deathly game that I was unaware of how deadly these things were at the time. I dumped the lava like an idiot and walked right into it. And I caught it on fire. Oh no, he was the idiot. I thought I dumped the lava. Hey, look at this, man's burning. He's the idiot, not me. Anyways, I led it to the water, and for some reason I finished it off in the water. I looted whatever it dropped and rushed over to the nest to finish the job. I cracked open whatever these eggs were, and then I killed the bolsters and looted it while I did. I don't know what these nests are for, and I don't know what they give me, but I'm gonna take them out when I can. On day 10, I crafted a very, very special item. It's known as a lure. These things you use them to push back the points of the parasites. You gotta try to make these as frequently as you can.
Can I put this outside? Points reduced.
These things were gonna be key, and I don't know why I wrote that in the script because I barely ended up using them, so you're going to see me use them like 3 times, and then I just completely forget about them. Anyway, so I still needed somewhere to build, so I sailed down the river looking for something. I found this brick factory thing, and I looted it. I got some stuff. I got a gas mask, and I have no idea what I'll do with this, but it's cool, I guess. Then I returned home. I wanted to build a very, very secure bunker, somewhere a man like me could go and not have to worry about something blasting me, or spraying ooze on me, or bringing me to talk. Stop. I swear I will stop. Okay, so the base in my mind was this absolutely beautiful bunker. A very, very secure bunker that was completely underground. And to get into it, it was very secure. There was water nearby, and I wouldn't have to worry. It was going to be perfect. So I kept looking around, but I wasn't finding anywhere too appealing. There were some mountains, and I thought maybe I could build a suspended building between the two of them. But let's be honest here. There's gonna be flying parasites later, and they're gonna just chew through any bridge I make. So this I didn't know. So I just went home, and when I got there, I wanted to start enchanting. So I left to get books from the village, and I somehow forgot that night was a swarm night.
Swarm night.
Oh, that is not good. We're doing this in a village too? Those sounds are terrifying. Oh no. Parasites are going to consume the villagers. Get inside! Close your door! Close your doors! They're coming. Look!
This was one of the most terrifying things I have ever experienced in Minecraft. Just look the atmosphere of this.
My God.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, God. No, thank you. Take the parasite and shove it. I don't like that. Oh. That's just utterly horrifying. No, thanks. You can keep the parasites. I'm not a fan. I mean, obviously, I'd probably play this mod if I had a chance, but still, like, no, thank you. It's even more scary when it's on hardcore.
I stayed inside the house for the full swarm, and I found a way to open up a window, just a crack in the window, and mostly safe shoot mobs from inside. Occasionally burning them. However, zombies spawned and the parasites started slaughtering them, which isn't good. It's not good because every time the parasites kill another mob, they get a ton of points. So I didn't want them killing zombies. Nevertheless, I survived the night in the safety of the house. But in the morning, I needed to get out of here, so I broke out of there like a man running from his dark, dark past. I have no idea what that means. That's not why that's in the script.
Oh! Oh!
Wait, so we thunderstorm watch? Huh? Excuse me, folks. Need to assess the threat. You know what? I'm copy saving right now. Oh, I almost deleted that world right there. Copy. And copy. There are a few cells springing up on radar. Oh, yeah, look at the picture. Like, literally, about at least 20 hours of work. Not 20, 10, 20. Yeah, look at that picture, dude. There's nothing done. Yeah. Definitely copy that. There is a few cells springing up on radar. Oh, there is a big storm going toward me. Maybe it might dissipate before it gets here, but still.
Once I was free and out of immediate danger, I got into my boat and sailed around looking for somewhere to build. I needed somewhere badly. Absolutely badly, but I wasn't finding anything. Eventually, I gave up again and just started cutting down trees on this beach near where I was currently staying. Fire was going to be key to taking these things down, and if I wanted to be truly safe, I was going to need to use fire. And specifically, I was going to need fire-related enchants. And the good news is that in this mod pack, I had the Many Enchants mod, or Mo Enchants. I don't know what it's called, but there was more enchants, alright? There was a lot. And there was many relating to fire. So I really needed to get this enchanting table set up. So I went down to the mines, I got obsidian, and came up and made the table. Books were also easy to get because the village had some bookshelves in one of the houses. So
I remember when they had
the
those bookshelves, dude. Those are...
bookshelves. I mined out an area and set up an enchanting station. And then I started enchanting. It's very boring to watch people enchant stuff in videos, so we're not going to sit through this again like I did in the last video. Anyway, so I got Fire Aspect 2 on a book, but I didn't want to waste it on my iron weapons. I figured I would use this later on diamond weapons, so I just kind of put that in the chest for now. Yeah, I did. And then I made a diamond saber. At some point, though, I got Advanced Efficiency 3 that I put on my pickaxe, which is an amazing enchant, but it kind of causes some problems because it mines blocks too fast, so the game doesn't register that the blocks have been removed, and then I end up walking to invisible blocks, and it causes some problems. All right, you'll see that later. And I didn't put Fire Aspect on my sword yet because I wanted to get a base enchant and then apply it. It's very boring and it doesn't matter, right? You're just gonna see some enchants start popping up later. Anyways, I need a level, so I went out and started killing some stuff, and then I went back into the mines and I killed more stuff. I wasn't too sure about being down there when there was stuff like this going on. I also wasn't too sure that the stuff that was going on here I should leave alone, because those parasites would start to spread and then spiral out of control. So I tried to deal with it then and there. Oh.
There it is. I just realized that I should place these little levers one bit lower, because then like this would be like how the power conduit looks, but that's not really a massive problem. I can always find a way to circumvent that. Yeah, I'm getting too finished.
This is
Taco.
probably I'm just gonna say that this was gonna make me go a bit nutty, alright? I'm not gonna read the next line here. There's no point reading the next line I've written because it's pointless, right? Things were just about to get nutty. I made a new iron saber. Again, I just didn't want to use the diamond one yet and waste its durability. Not until I get the enchant on it. And I spent the day cooking meat and looking for weapons that I could make through the menu of options. In the morning, I did what I always do. I walked outside the safety of the fence, took a little look around to see if there was anything going on.
Oh. Oh no. Oh.
Woo! That sounds not fun.
Where is it? It's just sitting there?
That Enderman don't sound that nice.
Oh.
I ended up safely killing all of that from the bunker down here, and then I made the foolish decision to leave. I wanted to go down to the nearby dungeon. There was this castle tower thing. Why I wanted to go down here, I have no clue. I remember the time thinking there was a reason, but right now I have no clue why I was doing this. But you know, there's actually some decent stuff down there. It was mostly food and torches, but also some random enchants, and there's also some parasites down here.
Oh. Town tunnel. No, 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 no. Oh! That guy's got a syringe. This man wants to inject me with something.
Little POV meth heads get added into Minecraft.
Oh, little one. I hate little ones.
YouTube Premium is ad-free YouTube and exclusive access.
Dude,
to all
I like how, like, what's it called? Wait, I'm noticing something. They're literally pushing this right after people start spamming ad blockers, and as they push their anti-ad block. That's a little suspicious there, YouTube.
Okay.
What?
I ended up finding a room where I could sleep down there, so that's what I did. I can't
Ah,
remember
wow.
if I got this before or I got it while I was down there. I don't know. But I found this bow, which had flame on it. And,
Flame.
wow, a bow is already very good against parasites, but a bow with flame on it, ooh. A man like me was very happy to get that. That was very, very good. I also got a bunch of potions. All this stuff was good. But I kept looting, and then I heard this.
Yeah, it's level 30. I should just get out of here. It sounds like parasites are attacking an Enderman. And if that is happening, that's a parasitic horse attacking an Enderman. Okay. Okay. I
Yep,
believe.
I heard that, and that was not pleasant.
I believe right now. I believe.
I got back to the room and slept. I got my stuff and I headed back.
I will wire up all the houses probably another time. I just want to spend time building.
One huge, massive problem. There's a certain man waiting for me at the surface.
Okay. outside in a while. A few days. How's it going? You regular pig? So, I'm sorry, I had to check to see if you feel bad. No, that man was running away. Okay.
Ooh, that.
There's an assimilated Enderman.
That thing sounds like the Enderman equivalent of a freaking Terminator.
Oh, okay. Well, teleport? He's right there, he's upstairs. Oh! 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 That scared me. There's two more. Or is that a head? Can I aggro it? I don't know how to deal with that. Did that fear debuff? It's real. Yeah, they're both gone now. Who knows where they are? Okay, I'm running. Oh. I built another lure because I was getting sick of seeing these assimilated Endermen. I thought maybe if I made more lures I could get rid of them. But you know what? Assimilated Endermen, they were the least of my concern later on. They much bigger and scarier mobs. You'll see what I mean soon. Anyway, so I spent the next day mining. I was finding all sorts of things. Gold, iron, the blue stuff that while I'm writing the script, I have
Lapis.
no idea what it's called. How can I forget that? It's called lapis. Why did I not know what that was called? Let's write this. Anyway, so I got cobblestone.
My God, man.
Oh my. Is it a bear? Almost dropped my head. A man like me could not have a moment of peace. With the diamonds I had found, I made more armor. Then I did some enchanting and went to bed. I didn't want to wait any longer to build somewhere. I needed to start building right then and there. So I
Day 20,
decided
yeah, you
on
better get
choosing
moving.
If I remember correctly, there was a very strong reason for it. So my choices to build are either this island. My top choices. I mean, my choices are infinite, but or this little, kind of like this. To be honest, you know why? Because there's turkeys.
I'd build on the island. Separate myself as far away. Even though they can swim.
Okay, it was turkeys. I started.
It's easier to control. I like controlling islands because then you can light up an entire island, and because it's disconnected from mainland, you can easily gain way more control over it.
I guess it was okay. There was like a hill and there was some water nearby, but there's trees, which is not very good to have trees. I need to be able to see around me, so I started cutting down trees, and it didn't take long for the parasites to show up. It just stopped attacking me. You're weak in the forest. You can't move. You gotta run from tree to tree. Sorry, turkey. There we go. Oh, the head.
Oh, poor dog. It's been turned into a parasite.
Oh wait, they can't swim down. They can't swim underwater.
So within 2 minutes and 30 seconds of showing up on this beach, I had already become distracted, and I was trying to breed turkeys for something. Well, I don't know why. Hey, here's me walking around trying to get turkeys and trying to get them to follow me for some reason. Before I had didn't even have a place to put them, but here I am trying to do that for some reason. Anyways, I eventually got back to cutting down trees, and yeah, it was really good. The next morning when I woke up, I saw something very nice.
Okay. That is not good. Phase 3. I gotta look that up.
While I'm recording this right now, the voiceover for this, I have absolutely no idea what it was that I said was nice, so you just saw it, I hope it was nice, alright? I don't know what I meant by that. Then I got back to cutting down trees, except this time I built this little structure to protect me from a simulated Enderman. However, on my way home that night, I somehow, again, forgot that it was a swarm night.
That's not good.
Whoop! That was weird. I can't work.
Kill a lot of parasites very quickly. Oh!
Whack.
Yeah, of course, as soon as I figure out how to take advantage of the attack.
I left the house in the morning and I started getting flints to make arrows. Then I got back to cutting down trees and killing turkeys. And then I think I gave up on breeding them because there was just too much going on for the situation I was in. The next day I made something called assimilated soup, which for some reason I thought would be a good idea to consume. Luckily, I was full of hunger, so I did not need to eat the assimilated Taco Bell. Okay. That's enough. That is enough out of you. Anyway, so I was running around the town trying to lower my hunger for some reason, so I could try to eat it.
Look at that. Where's the head?
Hey, this house over here doesn't even have a chimney.
A horse! Cool. Hey, horse,
Wow,
how's it going?
back glass really blends in.
Yeah, what are you doing here? Get out of here.
The base I was staying in had barbed wire around it, which I wanted to take with me because that was the whole reason I came here. It looked very secure, it looked very safe, looked good, and it was also damaging mobs that walked into it. So when I built my new bunker, I absolutely needed to build this. So I looked up the recipe to make it and found out that you could make something even better. It was something called flaming barbed wire. And anything fire related, remember, anything fire related was a man like me needed to have. So seeing that got my attention. But to make it, I was going to need red phosphor, which was only attainable in the nether. So that was going to be my focus soon. So I went down to the mines, found where I had made obsidian before, and made a portal.
Just gonna take a peek. One little peek. I'm almost certain there's no parasites in the nether. So let's just go through into it.
You just escaped the nether.
Is that phosphorus?
You should bring back some magma blocks, that way the parasites will have trouble time getting to them.
Close this up.
Almost died. Oh my god, there's one more house. And it's 4. I can definitely try to build this before 5.
I didn't want to give up just yet, so I went back in, healed myself,
I really want to take a break, but let's dive in. There's one more house, and we have to do that, which I might take a little bit of a while. I'll try and do that.
Actually gave me a huge, it was a bonus here. A huge bonus, because it meant that I could only pick up the things that were in my inventory, and I didn't need to worry about accidentally picking up the Red Death or whatever it was that I picked up before that nearly killed me. So I filled my inventory and started inspecting everything that I could look at, and eventually I found it. Turns out what I had mined before, my had almost already killed me, was it. However, it has the red phosphor blocks have a small chance of dropping that whatever the Red Death stuff is. So just as long as I had a full inventory and reserved one of the spots for red phosphorus, I could walk over all the stuff that drops from mining one of these blocks, not have to worry about being incinerated. So that's what I did. I spent the next little while in the nether just walking around looking for these blocks and collecting as much red phosphorus as I could. To make this stuff, I was going to need a blast furnace. And it's not the blast furnace that you're probably familiar with from the future version of Minecraft. This was a very different type of blast furnace that wasn't exactly easy to make. It needed a lot of stuff. But it was worth it to make it, because if I made this blast furnace, I could make a ton of other stuff that would be really useful against the parasites. So I knew that I needed to make this blast furnace. One of the parts that I was going to need to make it was tungsten, and lucky for me, it happened to be all over the cave that I was currently in. So that part was easy. What was difficult was going to be to make the copper plates. Getting copper is easy, you can just find it anywhere, but to make specifically plates, I was going to need to make a new machine called a press, which wasn't complicated to make, but it did require an absolute boatload of iron. But I figured I was going to come across a bunch of iron anyways while I was looking for the other parts, so I'd worry about that later. Once I had the press, I was going to need a blueprint folder. Okay, there's a lot of stuff here. You can see it's just layers on layers on layers. The blueprint folder was you get schematics that you put into the press, and then you could make the press make the plates. Right. So to make the blueprint folder, I was going to need paper, and to get paper and any other mod pack, with this mod pack is that I knew that whatever bamboo I found, there was going to be the most disgusting creature you could ever possibly imagine standing on it. So I left the cave, and sure enough, the most disgusting creature I could ever possibly imagine was standing on that bamboo.
Right there. And look, there's the stuff I need. Hey, good to see ya. You mind if I just take that really quick? The good thing is that
I don't know why I'm not having a solution. Shoot him. That is.
Hey, made a mistake. Kinda hoping you do the ball.
Oh my god, that wolf. That effective wolf exploded. Minecraft, we want to make kids. Minecraft, we want to make Minecraft a pretty good, family-friendly game. Literally, people that go out and make mods like Parasite mods. The Parasite mod that completely just destroys. Like, oh, look at all your cute favorite Minecraft mods. Done. They're all parasites now, buddy.
You guys all good? I think that was both of them taken care of. I don't know what it is with this lake. It's like a cursed lake.
That little excursion, which was only a few feet, it took nearly all day. So I converted the paper into the machine template folder, which I couldn't use just yet because I didn't have the press. But the next day I was finally able to make the press, so I made it. I placed it down, I put it up, and the first thing I saw was a little temperature gauge on the left and thought, I have no idea how to use this thing. I should have probably looked it up. So then I thought, okay, you know what, let me open up this machine template folder, maybe that will explain how to use it. And I opened that thing up and thought, wow, I am amazing. Was very lost right now. Absolutely no idea what I'm looking at. I was gonna call Guinness and say, hey, come on down and get the world record for world's most confused man, and that is me in that moment. But you know what? I figured it out. Call Guinness. What does that even? Okay, I figured out. The first you need to make a flat stamp, which is it's an easy recipe. You just use whatever base ore you want. So you can use iron, stone, diamond, tungsten, etc., and that will dictate how the durability of it. Then you need to use some bricks and redstone. It's a fairly easy recipe. So the next day I made one. With that flat stamp, I could then use the machine template folder to select the type of stamp that I wanted. In this case, I picked an iron plate stamp. You then put that plate stamp into the press, which needs to be heated up using some sort of fuel. I use lava buckets. I did that earlier, by the way. Once the machine is at the required temperature, you can remember that little temperature gauge that confused me. You can put ores in and start stamping.
There we go.
That's cool.
2, 3.
Now that I have my copper plates, I can make a copper panel, which I could then use to make the blast furnace. But I underestimated how much copper I was going to need, so I had to go out and get more. And when I did that, I found something not so great.
Well, that doesn't look that friendly.
Okay. Okay, that... I believe that is something that I need to deal with immediately.
That thing was a beacon, and if left unchecked, it would spread to the entire world, and it would basically kill me. Okay, it would get to stage 5, then it would kill me. There's no need for an explanation. If I didn't kill that thing down in there, I would die. Okay? So I need to deal with this thing immediately. My plan was to make something known as an incendiary grenade.
Oh,
I
that's
found this
nice.
thing a few days ago when I was looking for weapons. And this thing right here, you'll see just how incredible it is. At the time, I had no idea how incredible this thing was. But I knew this was the perfect tool for the job. But I needed to make it as fast as possible and blow whatever that thing was up. So I got the copper panel made, and then I used it in the blast furnace, which was good because with the blast furnace I could also make steel, which was needed for the grenade. The grenade was easy to make. It only required 3 steel plates again. You had to put those things through the press. Boom, boom, boom. You know, get those plates going. Then I need to make a steel rod. Probably need to use the press for that too. Boom, get the steel rod. Then I needed some TNT. Not to mention later, I was going to need red phosphorus, which turns it into the incendiary grenade. To make the steel,
red phosphorus is a pretty good
I made the grenade. I just made block of text right here explaining it. The grenade was made. And on day 29, I used the wires to make the fuse. Why did I'm still explaining how to make it when I'm okay? I made the grenade, okay? Now that I have the grenade, I combined it with the red phosphorus. It's still seriously going on? Okay. Finally, I had the incendiary grenade. Look, there it is. Day 29, got a beautiful grenade ready to go. I had 2 of these things. 2 of these absolute bad boys, alright? Which might not seem like a lot, but making more of these in the future would be easy now that I had all the machinery required to assemble them. I was going to basically turn my base into a giant arms factory. Anyway, so I grabbed them and I headed back into the cave where I saw those parasites. And it was time to see what these things could do.
Okay. Hit it. Hit it. Oh my!
Wow,
Peak
that
freshness means peak flavor. The strawberry poppy seed salad is back at Panera.
Oh! Oh! I annihilated them.
This was the precise moment that I felt like I actually might survive this whole thing. Up until this point, I had very little confidence in the idea that I was going to get to day 100. I thought for sure this video was going to be called I spent 100 days, and not I survived 100 days. I was probably going to have to make a joke about how my cousin was playing, or it didn't count, but at this moment right here, I felt like I could actually survive this whole thing. And after seeing how powerful these grenades were, I wanted to make more. The bottleneck, though, in making more was TNT. There wasn't many creepers out in the world because parasites were taking over, so getting gunpowder was going to be difficult, but I needed more. And I learned that you could make gunpowder with niter, which was found in caves. So I went back into where I had blown up the beacon, and I started looking for niter. But I found something even better.
First thing we do is run over.
can't wait. Tomorrow I'm gonna get my good, pretty decent paycheck. It's not the fattest paycheck in the world, but it's just enough money to make me happy.
That's amazing. There's a witch up there. I don't
God, man. Again, no, I'm not trying to flex, but I'm gonna say this right now. There is no amount of pride, no amount of feeling of happiness and joy than that of getting your first paycheck. Because when I left that job, when I left my work with a wad of cash, I knew that now no longer did I rely upon getting money from birthday parties. Now, no longer did I have to wait every 6 months just to get a good amount of money. Now, I practically got like a third of what I get my birthday every week. And then, God, that feels so good to get a job. To finally make your own money and not rely upon anybody else. Of course, I rely on my parents to make payments for me. Like, I don't have an Amazon account, so if I want something from Amazon, my mom orders it and I just pay her, or I just pay her for the car payment and she pays the car payment company, whatever, blah blah blah, the loan. But yeah, I love my job. Oh, I just can't wait. I have spent way too much money. I need to get more. I need to ration.
Don't blow up, don't blow up, don't blow up, don't blow up.
I have enough money in coins to pay my payment, which is kind of embarrassing.
Oh, double up, double up. Animals. Why am I blowing up every creeper? I am horrible. Good. What is with them blowing up? Like what?
I filled my inventory with TNT and yanked that all back to my little chemical factory I had going on down there. And I started to process it all. I made, I think, 6 grenades. 6 of them. But I still had a lot of TNT left over, and I had more red phosphorus. I just wasn't going to make it all at once. I needed to kind of save my resources. But I also didn't want to carry all the grenades with me at the same time, because knowing me, I'm the type of man who would throw all 6 of them at the smallest parasite there is. I was not responsible enough to carry all of it at once. I need to carry 1 or 2 on me, right? I don't waste them. But it was the night of day 31, which meant that it was a swarm night. So I went upstairs and got ready for the attack.
Okay, here we go. Alright.
Poor doggos.
There's a horse. 2 horses. I really like the horses, actually. Oh, look at that thing. Oh! I don't know what that was, but that almost killed me. Whatever that explosion was almost killed me. Okay. Whatever it is that's busting off. It's getting out of hand. They just keep coming. Yeah, I'm just gonna let it take care of itself. You don't need to be in here.
I feel so bad for the poor wolves that have been like claimed by the parasite. That sucks.
Okay. See, that would have killed me there. What is doing that? Yeah, there's about 100 heads out there, or whatever those things are called. There's so many. You know what? It's not my problem.
I spent the entire next day enchanting random books in my inventory and basically just wasting valuable time that I could have been using to build my house. I don't know why I was doing this, right? Day 32, write it down in the history books. The world's most useless day. While I was walking through the cave the next day, I saw some giant creature. Something I didn't want in my cave, right? Let's just put it that way. Okay.
Oh.
Oh!
That thing got smoked.
It is so worth it to make those things. Do you see what it did to that spider? I'm down to 2 now, though.
These grenades, I love them. I love them, and I truly hope that Robert, Kim, Lagundo, Shadow, Sneeb, all these people who usually participate in the scenario videos do not watch this video, because I'm going to try to sneak these grenades into a mod pack that we will play in the future, and I would really like to throw them at someone. So I really hope they're not watching this video, right? If you are, just forget you know, it's far enough in the video, I think I can say that. Anyway, so I needed more diamonds, because my pickaxe or whatever was getting low and I needed to repair it, so I needed to go find more. But it didn't take long to find them.
Right there. Hey, not bad.
So I repaired my pickaxe, and I set sail. I needed to go back to a place. I need to go back to the place where it all began. A place where I made no definitive statements about not returning to, right? And the reason why I came back here is because, do you remember that little web building that I was talking about very, very early on day 1 that I saw that I eventually wanted to
Oh yeah, right, that one.
Well, guess what? It was time for me to go back there. Not because I wanted to loot it, but because the brick that it was built out of was a very, 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 very strong brick. Almost as hard as obsidian, I believe. And that was the exact type of material that I wanted to build my bunker out of, because these parasites eventually gain the ability to break blocks. Some of them do. So I needed something strong, and this was it. I went in and I looted the place, but I didn't.
They need to make like
crazy,
concrete bricks in this game.
And
they need to make concrete stairs. Mojang, come on. How have you not seen this opportunity to make concrete stairs?
No, you should have just came in here day 1. Doesn't matter. There was no. No. Okay. So, anyways, the next day I returned home and I got more, and I was gonna need a lot of these. I was gonna need these bricks, right? I was gonna need a ton of these bricks, very strong bricks, and I wanted some of the fences too. So I planned on making this. I don't know. Okay, just doing stuff. Perfect. That's great writing, Sean. I was just doing stuff. Anyway, so in case you're wondering, where are the parasites? Because I haven't been talking about parasites in a while. They hadn't left me alone this entire time I was doing this stuff.
Oh! He's chasing me. Oh! If I get here... Oh, it's just ahead. Oh! Okay. Well, the fact that they can half their body to half the size changes this whole 3 high thing.
I built my first bunker layout with cobblestone, and almost immediately I hated it. So I took it down because I realized that I wanted to build into the hill. So I started digging that out. The following day I tried a simpler but smaller design that I still didn't like. But I thought, you know what? Once I replaced the cobblestone with the proper bricks, it might look okay. So I just stuck with it. And the next day, next day, day 38, I got there and realized how bad it looked, and I wanted a whole new idea. So I tore it all down again. My new plan was to build a fenced-in lockup that led to an underground bunker. The idea was that I could come up from my bunker, step outside, and be totally safe because I'm in a fully fenced-in structure that I could look out of, see what sort of creature was crawling across the field, and be safe. And it would also look cool because it was fences and barbed wire and all that sort of stuff. So, not to mention, whenever the parasites, they'd be burned to death if they walked near the thing. Like electrified fence, but with fire. This was what I wanted to make, and it was coming along nicely. I got the front end and shape done. Then I built the frame for the bunker itself.
Speaking of bunker, I need to put like a
I had it home after
public service bunker
Finally
here.
feeling like I was on the right track. But before heading to bed, I made some more fences, which was actually pretty easy to do. I then realized I had actually run out of food, and not realized it because I was so focused on parasites and building. So I went to the village to get some crops. Then I saw a certain man standing on a roof.
What is that thing?
Oh my god! That is an explosion right there. And my sister's not sleeping in my room next to me because she'd be bothered by my screen right now.
Hey, just open my door.
I think that's it.
I swear to open my door. It's being hit by my...
I think that's it. That took so long, but dang, does it look so good?
I just blew up my chest with all of my enchants in it. I don't think there was anything that good in that chest, to be honest. I mean,
This moment of silence for... I spent so long to do this, and I thought it'd be looking a little bit... Like, yes, it looks unpacked, but... Oh my god. Wait. Oh, never mind. The doors just don't spawn in. Please, let me go! Stupid Elytra. But wow. I'm very satisfied for the outcome of this, Yeah, that looks so cool. I'm gonna put some living areas over here, but I don't know what else to put. I might put like I might put a restaurant and a bank here, even though there's a bank right there. A good town has multiple banks, right? And I have to do the weather station. I mean, my goodness, this is going really good. I mean, look at this. Dude, if I build everything right here, the city's gonna look so much bigger than it right now, like than it currently is.
I don't know this. It had a diamond. One diamond. But you know what? Peace I now have knowing that thing is... Look, what did...
I hate that.
What bomb did to that building?
That was enough for me for the day. So I went back into the cave and just sort of baking bread. Day 40, okay? Big 40, or as Robert calls it, the Big 40. And Robert, if you're watching this video, please message me. What? Me and Gerald are deeply concerned about you. What does that even... Oh yeah, because Robert's in jail. Okay, anyway, so I put this funky door up, and I got... What am I even talking about right now? I built a door, or what? Oh yeah, this cool door. Yeah, I remember. So then I added barbed wire to the top of the fences, and it looked pretty good. On the inside, I made this little dirt patch with my shovel and added some reinforced blocks. I learned that from the last 100 days video I did. Anyways, I was really liking how this place was looking, but there was still a big problem. It was easy to get in via the roof, or lack thereof a roof. Any parasite could just leap over the fence and jump down and latch onto my head, so I needed to fix that. My plan was to fill the entire roof with barbed wire. It would be absolutely perfect. So later that night in the cave, I made more barbed wire by getting aluminum ore, smelting it down, then putting it in the press, and using a wire stamp to get wire. Okay, so remember the flaming barbed wire that I wanted to make? I finally did that the next day. I took some red phosphorus, combined it with the barbed wire, and boom, look at that. I had a beautiful flaming barbed wire, which was great. So I got back to building, and for the roof, I just put down all the barbed wire in a nice pattern right there, which is great. Then I wanted some sort of wall to prevent mobs from even getting on it in the first place. So I did
Alright,
that.
so if you don't know, have you ever heard of a steel tube transmission tower? There's two types of tower structures. There's tubes, and there's lattice. I'm going to show you what they look like. You've probably seen them. If you live in America, they're very prominent. This is what a steel tube tower looks like. And that's what a lattice tower looks like. The smaller suburban areas will have steel tubes. I actually like steel tubes in real life a lot better than lattice towers. They're a little bit more expensive in real life, I think, because they look like they contain more metal. But steel tubes look way more modern. So yeah, they're kind of really modular where I live. Like the towers are really modular.
All with barbed wire. 100 days of barbed wire. I also dug out a bit of more of the bunker to get this thing kind of sorted in. And I somehow completely forgot that night was a swarm night, which meant that it was time to test out this barbed wire base. I didn't know this was tonight. How did I forget this was tonight?
So, if you don't know, there's actually, like, this is, like, they make... And, like, you know, there's, like, 3 more lines on the other side. How I'm gonna do it is I'm actually going to do, like, I'm gonna do, like, a one that has, like, 6 lines, and it's gonna split to 3. 3 are gonna go, of course, here, and 3 are gonna go up to the top of that hill and connect. I know it sounds weird, like, I don't need this, I can just use torches or something else, but still, it's kind of cool how, like, my cities have power lines. This is not gonna be here, it's gonna be a template.
Oh! Oh, look, it's working! Oh! Oh! It's working! I should have put it more. Oh! Oh, here comes some horses. And a cow.
I think we can turn it to day now. That's weird.
This might be stupid. Oh my.
I've begun making steel tubes. See, like, it's modified, because that one's gonna go up a little.
Oh, I tried to hit the spider. Oh no! morning I set up more traps. This time I dug 2x2 pits and sometimes larger, some of those bigger ones, with trap doors, because the trap doors make the mobs just walk right across them. And then in the pit itself,
Yeah,
I
trap
filled it
doors
with
are just
more
the equivalent of
barbed
an
wire.
IQ
So once
disabler.
the dumb parasites would walk across it, they just fall into the pit and get chewed up. And then I worked on the house more. I needed more iron though, so I went back to the cave and I got some, and this was just kind of a boring day. And then I need more red phosphorus, so the following day I went to the nether to find some. With all this new stuff I had gotten, I got to work on making more grenades, and I had 11 of them now. I then set up flaming barbed wire around the bunker, which hopefully would stop any mobs from charging at me from whatever direction they came in during swarms. But while I was setting that up, I had a visitor.
Spider. 2 spiders. Look at that. Look at this. Oh. Is there 3? Yeah, we're not having that in here. Fuck, it shoots web. Yeah, stay there.
Two, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3. Okay, so it goes 2, 2, 3.
The barbed wire works so well.
Hey, I love that giant big old spider.
2, 2, 3, 5.
Good. Love spiders.
4,
Okay, so I
3,
got back
2,
to working on the bunker
2.
and I dug out more
2,
of it and I
2,
made the
3,
floor raised.
5.
The following
4,
day I
3,
replaced
2,
the walls
2.
with reinforced
1,
blocks so
2.
that if I wanted to, I could. The bunker was secure. It was going to be hard for them to get. Hopefully, I actually had not tested these blocks yet at this time. I was just assuming that they would stop some of the stronger parasites, and that was all. Assuming I had no idea at the time. The next trap that I
do
did
some
was
work at hill.
I put. Remember those fire plants, the cinder balloons? I put them. Oh no, there's another fire plant, the one that I found in the nether. I don't even know if I showed that in the video or not. If I did, great. If I did not, okay. I got these from the nether. This is good. Anyway, so when mobs walked on these, they burned up, and you needed netherrack. They needed to get a netherrack, so it's good. Anyways, you're probably thinking, why didn't I just make a lava moat? I'll tell you why I didn't make a lava moat. Number one, I didn't like the look of it. That is the only reason I didn't. I wanted a cool looking bunker. Anyways, last day I went back to the cave and I grabbed the press and the blast furnace and I wanted to bring it over to my new base because I didn't want to be working out of this cave anymore. I felt like Tony Stark down there. What? There's not absolutely nothing like Tony Stark. Anyways, no, it is like Tony Stark. You know the first movie when he's like, Tony Stark did this in a cave with his friend or what? What am I talking about right now? Okay, day 48. One of the mods that I added to this mod pack was known as Security Craft. And Security Craft is a absolutely beautiful mod because it includes a little item known as the Security Camera, which, unknown to me until this very point, you can actually get a live view of the camera. So if you set one of them up, you can, anywhere else in the world, you can hold on a little screen and remotely view that camera's feed. This was absolutely necessary for my bunker. So I wanted to make these cameras immediately. But to make them, I was going to need a block reinforcer, which was like this thing that needed diamonds and a laser block and all this sort of stuff. It was a little bit tricky to make, but not. Anyways, for some reason though, I went out and I was doing this.
Oh, the hive.
Wow, that thing got blown to smithereens.
He didn't care.
Breach, and I needed to run to the door to the actual bunker itself. I could press a button and whatever was chasing me would get slammed by barbed wire. And to do that, I was going to need sticky pistons, and to get the sticky piston, I was going to need moss because I could use moss to make slime. It's a very boring, long explanation for I want a door that closed on parasite. Could have just said that. Anyways, when I was in the swamp, I was hearing the weirdest stuff. A swimming horse. I could not believe this.
That horse is swimming. Oh! Go! What am I doing? Go, 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 go! I don't know where it is. Oh! Hopefully they won't despawn. They'll just stay out in the ocean for a little bit, and then I can... At some point I want to try to get a horse. What was that? The horses! They've arrived! Okay, the horse is down.
The next day I made the sticky pistons, and the door, it's really not that interesting. Like, hey, there's the door working, it's good. And I didn't do much on day 50 either. I did a bit of mining and I killed some parasites. And on day 51, I started digging the hole down to where my main safe bunker would be. And I built a ton of ladders too. And then I somehow again forgot that it was a swarm night.
Alright.
Here we go.
I want to bring my son.
That's a yes. The mark is here.
Oh gosh. I don't know why people do pranks anymore, like really dumb pranks. I don't even get it.
Oh! 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 Oh no. That's gonna take damage there. Oh! 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 It's taking damage. Oh, they're spinning things in here. Oh, there's another one out there. I'm gonna have to go out there and take that thing down. It's gonna level up. Oh. There we go. Oh! 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 There's an enderman. Is it a regular or there's a spider coming in the distance. The spiders get chewed up. Whatever.
You guys know my
It
thing.
scares me so much. There's no warning on that one. Oh no. Oh no, right? Oh no. There's enderman. Oh! They're like bombs. There's the enderman. Is that it? There we go. Okay, he can teleport mobs inside. But it's getting hit right now.
That's really fun.
It's inside the...
cleaned up a lot of the goo that was outside, and I went back into the bunker and heard some weird stuff.
Getting up takes so long. What is that? What just happened? What is that? 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 What is that thing? It's got a lot of health. It's in my base. How much health does this thing have?
Here we find a most curious.
It's Gorilla Tag. I've seen this game on VR. I have to expect this, bro.
I only have one arrow left, too. I have this, but whatever it is, I kind of want to get whatever it drops. Okay, you know what? Oh my! Long arm fragment.
Yeah, I was having a good day me and the Bearsites. So much fun. I thought it was done after that, and you know what? Hey, no, it was not.
Oh! Okay, I got some serious problems.
So I headed back into the castle, and I got some more of the reinforced blocks that I got. Also 4 parasons.
Okay, there's a beacon somewhere. A beacon just formed somewhere. And I don't know where. That cow is chasing a butterfly or something? Yeah, it's chasing a butterfly. What are you doing? Where is the beacon? Tell me. Show me where your beacon is. Where's the beacon? There's the spider. Oh! Oh!
Yay, day 54. What did I do on day 54? I'll tell you. I got diamonds. Nothing more to say, nothing less. Good. Now that I have diamonds, I have time to make a camera system. This was even very good because it meant that I would be able to see what was going on outside of my bunker without having to go outside of my bunker. I could monitor these things remotely. But to make them, I needed a block reinforcer, which required glass. And since I had no sand, I had to go out to get some. Yeah, easier said than done in this mod pack, because the moment I walked outside, guess what was out there? Nice big spider for me.
Oh! Oh! The spider's here! Oh! Oh!
Oh my god.
Okay, okay. Oh, I killed it!
After that, I made the block reinforcer.
Universal block reinforcer.
And then, I made the camera. Next, I made the camera monitor, but I wasn't sure where I wanted to put the camera. But I settled on putting it behind the bunker, and then I attached the camera to it. I was kind of confused about how this all worked.
And then if I take the monitor and I right-click it. Ah! Oh! Oh! Okay, get out of here. How do I get out of the camera? I'll shift this. Can I put this on a wall?
I learned that I could have multiple cameras, so that was my plan. I was going to make a second camera. But while I was doing that, a second beacon spawned somewhere. While I was having fun with cameras, something horrible was going on elsewhere. Then I saw this.
That's a red Enderman?
It's dancing.
What is that? Just look at my monitor. Oh, there's some cursed. Can I zoom in? Just got whatever that is outside of my base. No idea what that is. And now it's gone. I don't know what mod that's a part of. That legitimately scares me. What was that thing? I don't think that's a part of the Parasite mod. I feel like my world save is legitimately cursed. Yeah, I don't know if I want to go set up any more cameras now.
Still, I wanted to get one more camera, but I didn't want to leave my house after that. Though I did need some stuff from the old house. So in the morning I went and I got on the boat fast. I quickly grabbed an anvil and some radio tower pieces and I came back. I slapped together a tower, put a camera on it, and then connected my monitor to it and sat back and enjoyed.
Okay, camera one. All looking good from behind. Nothing in the woods. Okay, let's go to camera two. We got a good view up here. Everything's looking good. If I go to camera three. Yeah. Bunker's looking secure. Right. Oh! Oh! Look at this. Incredible.
I want to set up one more. I was a man who was cameras on the mind, couldn't get enough of these things, I guess. So I wanted one more, just one last camera, especially after I beacon had just reached level 2. This one was going to be in the cave that thing had spawned in before. So I got that set up. Then I checked to see if I could see the cameras from the underground base.
So I can check to see if they're up to anything here.
Everything seemed like it was working.
My controller is L2. It sounds like we could use some WD-40.
Built my bunker out of. They were reinforced.
It
Very
is
strong.
5 o'clock, 5:07.
They don't break easy, so I wanted more of these things. So I sailed out looking.
Oh shoot, there's a thing active somewhere. Oh, get out here.
Hey, I forgot about that guy. Oh! Oh! Scares me every time. Too far now. Oh, okay. How far is he gonna chase me for? At least bring the new man too.
I didn't find anything except for this village, which had a lot of food, which was great, getting low on food. And so I just slept there. I started sailing home, and on my way back, I found another village. Okay, this village right here. This was the village of my dreams because it had a ton of arrows. Arrows, though, were absolutely key to fighting parasites. Not only that, it also had some diamonds too. Very good village. When I got back, I checked the cameras before getting out of the boat, and I confirmed it was clear. I climbed down and made a new door frame and I slept. I set up a farm in the bottom of the bunker, but you know, I'm a man who has trouble with farms. I thought this time it was going to work, and yeah, you'll see. Anyways, I got this farm set up, but the bunker just it didn't look very nice down here. It kind of looked like it looked like something I would make. So I wanted to try to make it look a little nicer down here, and so the floor, I don't know. That's where I figured I'd start. I wanted smooth stone, but I didn't have any coal, so I went to get some. And thankfully, I did because when I went into the cave near the bunker, look what I found. Oozing tentacles, rooting all over it.
Taco Bell.
I'm
Grenade.
gonna go out on a
shoot it until it dies.
Oh, there's another one. Look, that thing has got this up. I came out of the cave with like 51 coal, more fire plants, and a ton of iron. It was worth it going into there. So now that I had all this coal, I could finally make the floor look a little bit nice in the bottom of the bunker. I also made lights above the crops. I completely stole this idea from Disruptive Builds, although Disruptive Builds used end lights, or what's it called, end rods. I don't know the name. It looked a lot better than what I made here, but you know what? Hey, it's good for a man like me. I'm happy with this. I just kind of wish. Anyways, so it was another swarm night. So I got on the camera and I watched the attack. Look at this. A giant spiral with a bunch of heads attack my base. Kind of looked like a. What did I write in my script? It kind of looked like something that was growing on one of my moldy plates on my deck.
What?
Why would I write that? I don't even sharing that with the world. Anyway, so along with it, there's a whole bunch of other stuff that's gone. The defenses, though, they seem to work. But during one of the camera inspections, for a split second, there was a glitch, and I saw something that I probably wasn't supposed to see. A beacon. Growing somewhere near my bunker, underground. You know, when a man is in a situation like this, and there's a glitch that gives him some information, you know what, you're gonna take that information and run with it. So, in the morning, I went to go look for it, because that's something you have to deal with right away. So I went down to the cave, and, like, trampled by, like, one of those big, giant spider things with the heads. So I had to barricade myself in, and then I jumped down into darkness, not knowing what was down there. And then I started getting attacked by an invisible enemy. I had no idea what to do. I started running like a scared animal, and I backed myself into a corner, but I remembered that I had those chasing me might also get snagged, and it would kill it. An absolute moment of genius on my part. A very dire situation to be alive there. So whatever it was died, which was good, but I was starting to think, okay, we're dealing with invisible parasites now. That would be, I'm gonna figure out how to disable that in the mod. Turns out it was just a glitch. Using the cameras makes the parasites go invisible sometimes. So kind of a catch-22. You get to see them once, and then you don't get to see them again. So I didn't know that. It was kind of ended up being a problem. But it was that though. I tried to leave, but there was a lot of parasites in the way. I killed them, but that big, disgusting one came back.
And we're building. If you haven't figured it out now, we're building another substation.
I barely got out of it, and I did not find the beacon. The next day I went back to the old house and I enchanted my helmet with fire thorns. The idea was that if any
was invisible, it would start burning. So the Firethorn enchant, that was one that I needed to have. That was an amazing enchant to get. And then I worked on cleaning up the inside of the bunker a little bit. I dug the walls out. I added some bricks and wood supports. I was thinking about how none of these blocks are reinforced down here. And that if there was a parasite that was for some reason in the walls and had the ability to break blocks and weren't reinforced, this entire safe room down here is completely pointless because it's gonna bust through this wall like the Kool-Aid guy. It's starting to stress me out a little bit. So I went back to the cameras to try and find where that beacon was, and I did. I used the glitch again, but I think it was glitched. I don't know. It was the thing that was hitting me while I was down there. So I reloaded the game and went back down there, and sure enough, there it was. It was no longer invisible. And that's when I realized the cameras made everything go invisible. So while they were good, I may have considered using them every single time. Anyway, so I killed it, and I got rid of it. I don't know what I wrote my script here about blowing it up. So I went back to the very old house. Like, you remember that castle when I was very close to just giving up on this whole thing? I went back there and I mined out more of those reinforced blocks because I thought, okay, we're gonna use those down in the bunker. And I basically took everything. And when I got back home, it's just never ends. I was attacked by an assimilated Enderman, and thank God for my bunker design because it chewed him right up. On day 65, I was hoping for a nice calm day with no parasites, nothing jumping out of the sky, nothing breaking through walls, no tentacles coming up through the ground. Just a nice calm day, right? So I spent the entire day working on the bunker. I cleaned up the floors a bit. I dug out a considerable amount of the wall, and then I replaced it with reinforced stone bricks that I had mined the day before. And it was starting to look good. I was a man who was feeling good. I was very happy. Things were finally turning around. And then, yeah.
4. Oh boy.
Okay. That's
Honestly, I have no clue what stage 4 does, but you just know it can't
Say
be
5 is if stage 5 is bad, then stage 4 has to
day
be
66,
awful.
in my script, I just wrote no. So I'm gonna go ahead and just whatever happened on day 66 is you're watching it on screen right now because I got no idea. So next day, parasites were oozing out of the area behind the bunker. I kept finding the biggest, nastiest ones there, so I suspected that there must be something down there that's causing these things to spawn. That must be where another beacon is or something. The one that made us go to stage 4. So I went there and I found the cave. I climbed in and it did not take long for me to start finding just disgusting parasites.
Whoa! Any weirdos down here? Yep. Right there. Okay. You're not here for a reason. Seems stuck in the water. Look at that thing.
That is oh god, that's hideous.
Oh. Okay, that's... They keep them back up.
Nice.
Can't believe I used one of those on one of those spiders.
I swear back get murdered on his video.
Oh! Do you see that? That's how I'm dealing with it.
Sorry, buddy, man, you needed to move.
It survived! It's dead, okay. That's how you deal with something like that. Here, so that. More. There's so much down here. What is that thing? I'm out of arrows. Does this spawn beacons? They keep forming.
Purina One. We switched and wow. I know it's proven natural nutrition is helping support Charlie's strong immune system and Ginger's healthy heart.
I'm not up to buying my dog's food. I'm sorry, but I can't do anything with this.
From day one.
What is going on here?
This was a much bigger problem than I anticipated, and I did not have enough firepower on me to burn these things out. So my plan was to come back with more. I dug a tunnel up from wherever this thing was, and so I could find it easily in the future. So I didn't want to have to go through the cave again and go through a bunch of tunnels and get chased by whatever else it was going to spawn. So this nice little stairway up and down from here was going to be a direct route to whatever it was that was going on down here. So I got back to my base in the morning. I grabbed my bombs and I went back.
What are you doing? Just being teleported. Oh, that's fine. Look at that thing. Yeah, you know how you deal with this stuff? It didn't do anything.
That thing is taking a beating.
Oh, this isn't. Oh! Why did I see something? Go. Oh! Get out of here! Get out of here now! Oh! Go.
Taco Bell
Alright,
fingers.
I have an idea. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa. No, it's gonna pull me into it. It's gonna pull me into it. Keep pulling me closer. Keep pulling. Summon.
Throw an 8 at it. Throw an 8 at it.
Fingers. I gotta get out of here. This is not good. I don't want to waste a bomb if it doesn't do anything. There's no way that didn't hurt it. There we go. I don't know why I doubted it. Look at the lake. Is that it? Do I stop the spread? Or am I gonna start hearing doing? Boing. There's more. Oh. Once I cleared everything out, I returned home hoping that, you know what, that was going to stop the spread. Just tonight, end it, right? By day 69, I could finally relax and work on my house. So I went down to the bunker, I started replacing more of the floor and fixing the wood supports that I set up. They kept burning. I suspect it's because there was lava near them. I didn't know that could happen, but it was kind of annoying me. You build something, you come back, it's burnt down. You do it over and over again until you question why that's happening. Anyways, I was getting annoyed with my garden though. The beams, I mean, they kept coming out. It was I've been down there all day, and it was time to kind of get the dusting off, go to bed. So I went over to the ladder, and
There we go. Now we have a door. Now we just have to place inner bars.
Mind you, this was at like 4:30 in the morning, and I was starting to think, okay, maybe I'm just super tired, and I don't know what happened. So then I looked over the footage, and it was a glitch. Yeah, I was worried I was losing my mind, but no, it legitimately glitched. I glitched up the ladder. If you ever seen that before, let me know, because that was very bizarre, very weird to happen. Anyways, I want to go back to the old house to enchant some stuff because I noticed that I was now level 42. So I walked outside, saw an Enderman, and made the poor decision to say, look at that. I'm not even scared of these things anymore. Okay.
Simple fix. I don't want the wires being touching the walls. That's stupid. That looks stupid.
Okay, I think I heard a beacon, so... What? What is going on? It's just too much. I heard a beacon. I got over to the house and my levels. Wasting my beautiful levels. Razor's Edge, Lesser Flame, Advanced Fire Protection. Come on, just throw my levels away. Lucky Throw, Sharpness 2, Bane of Anthropods. Just a bunch of wasted time. Sharpness 3. I will take. There we go. Aqua Affinity, Protection 2. I will take. What does Desolator 2 do? I don't know what that does. I'm not taking any risks. Combat, Feather Falling, Projectile Protection. Alright, well. There we go. Time to go home. Don't have enough time to play games right now. Because tonight's going to be an absolutely brutal swarm. Hey! See you later. Enough. Yeah, you see your little head crawl on somewhere else.
But I am one dumb man, because when I said that, I thought it was day 71, not day 70. Because tomorrow was the storm. So with my extra day now that I found out that it was not the storm tonight, I wanted to build a small tower above my bunker so that in the event of a beacon or a tentacle or some sort of flying spreader, I would be equipped to take it out without having to leave my bunker. So I could just go up there, shoot at it, take it out, and it was going to be all good. But, you know, yeah, I don't know. So I started building this thing, and when I didn't get it done before nightfall, and I felt it was unsafe to continue working on it, given the fact that there was a swarm that night. So I just sealed it up for the night and I got ready for another absolute onslaught of parasites.
Here we go. Oh! What a nice... Okay. Oh. Just closing the door. Oh! 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 Okay. Okay. We got one. Okay. Okay, this is exactly why I made the tower. Okay. Did you do this? This is exactly why I made the tower. Why comes in the way that's... There's nothing I can climb. See, there it is down there. What is that? There's no weapon. Okay. Down, down, down.
I need to eat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 plus 2, which is gonna be 11. Ah, crap. Well, remember the problem? Let's screw this.
This thing, look, is gonna kill all these skeletons. What is that guy doing? He was like, see, this man's standing up for me saying, okay guys, relax. Oh, we don't need to be going in there. No need, like, come on. Leave. This guy's out, and you know, this guy right here, he survived him. Take him down with me. What's going on up there? Where's the explosions coming from? What is that? What is that? What? Is that thing? Okay. Hey. Oh, okay. Taylor, I'm gonna say hi to you. Oh, here they come. Oh, they're one of those flying things. Oh, they're not. No. This man's still helping me out. Over there on the right. Look at the right over there. What is going on? That's another whole wave coming in. I need more of these barricades. Here we go. Everyone going in. Look at this. At least they fall for it. They walk right in. They explode. Look at the right side of the screen. There's something in the water. Here they come. Oh, they're one of those flying things. Oh, they're not. No. This man's still helping me out. I need more of these barricades. Here we go. Everyone going in. Look at this. At least they fall for it. They walk right in. They explode. Look at the right side of the screen. There's something in the water. There's something up there too. I can't. Oh, giant spider. Here we go. Creeping and crawling across the thing. The air is quiet. The horde has stopped. It hasn't stopped. Look around. And what is the thing that's bombing people? There's a pig. There's still. I'm not. This thing is spreading. What have you done? What are you doing? What if I stand here? Do you think that's gonna move them into a... Yeah, there we go. They follow me. They know where I am. That's just nice. Look, there's a cow coming down here. Walk right into the barbed wire. Those guys, I don't even know what to say about that. I gotta deal with that. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Stuff just pops. It just stresses me out. Another thing just popped open. Anything else popping open today? Okay. Whatever. What? I don't know what that is. But you hear that? This is what you do. You go straight back down here. You run to the front right corner. Take a look. Do you see that? Do you see that? Right there. I don't know what... I was about to go up there.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a break. Wait a second, actually, I'm gonna take a break because my controller's about to die, my iPad's about to die. You know, it's about to be dinner, so yeah, I might have to take a break. So I don't know if I'll come back on and do some. If I do, I'm gonna try to get this thing, this substation finished. And then I'm going to try, maybe start working on this hill. I don't know. This tower, though, I might have to wait a little bit for that because I want to plan for that. Over here, I might make a few more residential areas, like those, but to a smaller extent. God, those buildings look so good. Yeah, I want to make those buildings kind of like that, but to a much smaller extent, because I would take down all these buildings right here, like all those like old apartment buildings, but still, whatever, who cares? It'd be more work to replace them. Plus, whatever, they kind of make the city more unique. God, I like that suburban neighborhood. I'm gonna go now.